So, down at the dell, I thought I'd do one of these little walk around videos that I do. They're going mental down here. I'll show you around, tell you what's going on. Right, so we'll go up over here towards Lizzie. Now, we have extracted honey off of these now and are now set up for summer. We did have a June gap here and it was longer than I thought it was going to be. We had 2 or 3 days where I knew there wasn't anything around, and then the brambles started to pop and then the weather turned. So that slowed them up. In fact, we had to go around last week and feed a couple of the smaller hives because they were struggling. Anyway, so here's Lizzie. And she's flat out at the moment. Lots going on. Like I said, nothing wrong in the hives themselves. We haven't found any problems with them at all. They seem to have settled down there and they're all about making the honey. But she's running 3 supers again now. The first one, just on top of the brood box, that's full up. And the other 2, we've put on her for space to let her cook for summer because the bramble is now out. Right, and the little hive next to it. This was the one that swarmed yesterday. We were actually in the apiary extracting honey and she decided to swarm. She'd only been in the hive 3 weeks and we'd let her do what they wanted to do. We knew there was a virgin in there and off they went, and we managed to catch them, so we've got 3 bees basically. But while Nikki was going through to check what had happened, we found a virgin hatching. So there's a virgin in there waiting to go out to mate, and we've caught the other one. It's in a nuke over the other side of the apiary. Well, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Right, let's walk up here. It's a beautiful day. It's not too hot, it's not cold, it's not windy, and the bees are loving it. Right, here's our these 2 here. We haven't got names for these yet. These are splits that we did from other apiaries. I need to get down here and clear that undergrowth out the front. But yeah, they're doing well. Just gone through them, building up nicely. They're on about 5-6 frames of brood, so we'll give them another week or so and then we'll pop a super on them. And the one at the back in the nuke, that's a recent split as well. They're filling up. They're on about 3 or 4 frames now, so they're looking to go in a hive probably the end of next week. But yeah, working away. A lot of this green, snotty, bogey coloured pollen coming in, which I believe is the bramble, and that's what I've been waiting to see. So yeah, they're flying. Let's go down over here. Right, I have the mighty Bucky and the mighty Rosie. They're flying away, working really, really hard. And like I said, we've taken all the spring honey off, so they are basically set for summer now. A lot of pollen coming in, a lot of activity. There's the lovely clock. Now, the clock's gone a bit of a weird one. We went in yesterday and queen cells everywhere, no sign of the queen. Not really sure what's happened. I went in the week before and I found a couple of supersedure cells, but there were eggs and larvae. So I thought, all right, maybe they're just trying it on because the weather had been bad. So I knocked down the supersedure cells. I didn't see the queen, but I think she'd probably already gone. But not to worry, they've got frame of brood in there, so we're testing it out to check there's nothing in there already. And we'll go from there. And a little nuke here, another little split. I think this one came from up on the Clinton estate up at Bovey Farm. Yeah, they're settling nicely again. They're on about 4 or 5 frames of brood. Filling out, they'll need a hive. Yeah, so all good there. Well, let's take a walk down the bottom. You can see like the brambles just coming out, which is perfect. That swarm actually pitched in that tree there, which was very handy. When I walk on down, I'll show you where we caught it. All right, let's go down through here, and we'll go down to the beautiful Alice. So yeah, that swarm pitched in there, so not too far and not too high. So there are a few bees just hanging around here, but we came down last night about 9:15 and moved them over, and they seem to have settled. But yeah, so that was fun yesterday. Right, the beautiful Alice, still running double brood. Massive nest, Massive, massive, massive nest. We've taken the spring crop of her. She's only running 2 supers at the moment, and that's because we'll be extracting honey tonight, and I'll pop a super down on her tomorrow morning. But she's going great guns, no problem in this area at all. Firing away. And we got the lovely Sarah. She's picked up no end. She's pumping away. Her first super's basically full now. She didn't start well, but she seems to be all right. But we think there could well be something wrong with the queen. So we'll keep an eye on it. At the end of the season, we'll probably pull her out, put her in a nuke and replace her. So we've got a nice fresh queen to go through the winter. And then nuke 13. That is our swarm. So she's only moved from just over there to here. But they've settled, they've orientated, and they're working away. The general rule is that you don't feed swarms when you catch them, but we know where it came from. So we stuck a frame of stores that we had in the freezer. No, there's no disease risk because they only just come 50 yards across the apiary. But yeah, eventful day, but the bees are set for summer now. So just a couple more supers to put on here and there, transfer some stuff into the hives, and they will be good to go. But yeah, it never stops. But the bees are good, the weather's lovely. What more do you want, really? And it's a beautiful day.